Hey guys, welcome back to another video in the day of a life of a small farmer slash content creator. Today we are going to go pick up a boat today, but first let's feed the animals before we go get the boat. To them too. Hold on, what's that beeping sound? Alright, so it's kind of a little chilly. Got a little chilly last night, but this kind of dropped. That's why that beeping sound was going off, but we're going to try to fix that. That happens every now and then. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, hopefully that doesn't happen again because that is not good for these eggs here. But let's go ahead and feed all the animals. Let's get them taken care of, and yeah, take it from there. But first, let's try to find a way. As you see, it's kind of going up a little bit, but yeah. Anyways, that's not good. We gotta keep an eye on that. Somehow get that warmed up like that. We don't want that to go low again. Alright, so as you guys can tell, after the fiasco, we're working on getting that incubator back up and running again. It kind of scared me. I might just put it back. I might put it in the house. It's getting kind of cold. It's too cold right now. So, but let's start feeding the animals, and then we'll get that moved into the house. First things first is ham, like always. Thought it'd be okay to have it out here, but I guess that's not. I know that's not an ideal thing. Now that I think about it, not want that. I don't want that to drop like that anymore. And it's not good for the eggs, or they will die. But we're gonna try to our best to warm it back up and get everything right. Continue to feed the animals, and then after we're done feeding the animals, we'll do all that later. Ow! Oh, I caught on something. Step over that. Now, next thing we feed are the horses. Move your butt cheeks. I'm not trying to get kicked. Hey, Duchess. We can put our phone down for this one. We're feeding them. Or, I don't know. One scoop. Alright, so the humidity is going up a little bit, but the temperature's not going up. But we are going to fix that, though. But anyways, let's go ahead and feed the horses real quick, and I'll get back to you guys when that's done. Alright, as you guys can tell, the horses are all fed, everything. Now let's go ahead and feed the chickens, and then the rabbits, and then of course the ducklings. So then we gotta figure out how to get upstairs. So it's not warming up, but the humidity is going up. The is not most important. What's most important? We need more chicken food. Sorry, I'm trying to do multitasking right now. But what's most important is that heat. We have to get the heat up. Gotta do more chicken food. No, you guys can see that. There you go. That's what we use a lot around here to feed our animals. Put that there for now. I'm not rocking the tripod today, so bear with me on all the angles. Alright, cool. So we just got this thing put over here now. Okay. Put it there for right now. I'll cover that point later. Alright, now that's taken care of. We can get put it there. Oh, hi, Rosie. I have a phone in one hand and Skipper in the other hand. I can't really pet you right now. Yeah, thanks for the sniffs. Thank you. Every morning. Tends to do that. Every morning without fail. Which is amazing. It's a little chilly this morning. So, gosh. I don't know if the chickens are okay. Yeah, there they are. Morning! So they have food back here. We're just gonna hop over here. The fence still a little broken. I ain't got the funds to fix that right now. But luckily for us, the horses are not escaping. Not gonna work. Morning, guys. And there you go. Now I'll just leave water there. Is it open? Put this back here. Hey, feeding. Oh, let me clean this off. There you go. Much better. Now we gotta do bunnies and then the ducks. And we'll be on our merry way to go ahead and get the checking for babies if they have any babies. I always check, just never know. And there's the nesting box. So, but anyways, let's carry on and feed the rabbits, give the rabbits water, and get the ducks. Like I was saying, let's be on our merry way to get a boat. So, but first things first, put the skipper back, and let's fill up our trusty jug for rabbits. We got 2 jugs now. We got a jug for rabbits and a jug for our bunnies, so the water can't like cross and contaminate, and they're not drinking what the ducks are drinking, and they're not drinking what the rabbits are drinking and whatnot. So forth. So let's get this filled up, water, and I'll get back to you guys when that's all done. And then we'll feed the ducks, and then yeah. All right, all the animals were fed. We did it off camera here because we had to get it done. Otherwise, I would have shown you guys how I usually do it. But yeah, they're all fed. So now my only problem is trying to get this into the house because that is not going up, and it's cold right now. Too little cold for them. But at least the humidity is going up though. That's a good thing. We just need the temperature to go up, so we're gonna try to carry this in the house. We really don't want to move them too much because again, eggs they can die if they move too much. Like if they feel like startled. So, but they can also die if that heat's not warm enough. So we're gonna try to carry that to the house, and I'll see you guys when we get that in the house. All right, guys. So we got the incubator inside now. As you can tell, everything's kind of going back to normal how it was. The temperature's going up, the humidity's constant. This is a lot better than keeping it outside. I usually keep it outside because that way I don't have to worry about the whole mess part when they do hatch and everything. And I thought it was gonna be a little bit warmer, but no, that turned out to be a whole lot colder when it gets dark out. And that's my bad, my mistake. But all we can do now is just wait and pray. Hopefully by day 18 we have something. I'll come back and hopefully there'll be some embryos in there, and we'll check them all day 18. But we can only hope and pray by this point that they hatch. So by here it'll be a little bit easier. It don't be cold. So yeah. Let's just hope this all works out.
Yeah, $4 drive-through.
What?
The fat.
All right, I'll pick you up down the dock here. All right.
Put it in water. officially are sitting in the truck right now, waiting to ready to go ahead and leave. The boat's all hooked up. Oh yes. There's the boat. There she is. She's all hooked up. We're all ready to go. On the boat. Alright guys, we have finally made it back home from the lake. We're now gonna go feed all the animals. So first things first, let's go ahead and feed him real quick. Ducks have gotten a lot bigger though. You guys can see that. Alright, we'll go ahead and dump that in there. When we do that, I'll get back to you guys when that's done. Alright, that's all done. Now let's go feed you. Just up. Okay. Past this pile of cinder blocks. Have horses chase me down. Hello, Ham. Fix the phone. What are you guys doing? I can't get back in. Move. Hey, you be nice. Hold on. Alright, we're gonna put our phone down for this part, so I'll get back to you guys when we're done feeding the horses, because I'd rather not get kicked today, and they seem extra hungry today. Alright, they have been fed. Yours been fed. Dutch's has been fed. I had to put the bucket down right here in order to get it out. You guys were bugging me, trying to eat out of my hand and everything. That's why I had to put the phone down, because he usually tries to knock it and eat it out of my hand. So anyways, let's go feed the chickens. Hold on, let me clean the lenses. Alright, hopefully it's not blurry on you guys' end. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the sun or something. So, let's go feed the chickens. Back in here. Step over there. Just put this on the ground. Alright, let's go. Here are the chickens. Alright, let's feed the chickens. Oh yeah, that's all. Hi Red, how you doing? Alright, now let's go feed the bunnies. Alright, we got our jug. Their jug. Some water in it, luckily. Hello, bunny. Guys, we have a visitor. His name is Remington. Say hello, Remington, to the camera. Be quiet. Alright, now it's time, last but not least, to go feed the duckies. Give them water, of course, because look, they have no water and they're not playing in it, so they need water. Alright, let's go feed them and give them water, and back to you guys when that is all done. Because look, they got like no water in there, so yeah, let's go do that. Alright guys, the ducks have been fed. Everything, all the animals are fed. Alright, so that's going to conclude this video. So if you guys did like the video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.